Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Sumukascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha. Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha. Dhumaketur Ganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha. Vakratundaha Surpakarno Erambaha Skandapurvajaha. Suklam Baradharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyat Viradavattradhya Parishadhya Parastatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishpaksenam Tam Asraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sriman Venkatanacharya Kavitarkika Kesari Vedantarcharya Varyo Me Sannidhatam Sada Hrudi. Now, last class we took up the Slokam, right? And I hope that was useful to all of you. So, when you bend your mind towards the Sanskrit words and Aksharangal, instead of it being Latin and Greek, or once you look to it, then a new world opens. Okay, then you will begin to appreciate very much. 80-85% of the words are repetitive, except Swami Desikan's things that are very, very difficult Sanskrit. But most of them will be able to understand. Okay, and the very first one, Sannidhi, Sadahurti, Sri Venkatanacharya, that one is not composed by Swami Desikan, so it is very easy to understand. All the others now difficult Sanskrit. Okay, so it's scholarly Sanskrit. Right? So we'll take up Slokam 31 today. Okay, unless you have some questions, you're comfortable with the first 30 Slokams so far. And people on the line, if you're not comfortable, let me know. The first 30 Slokams, okay? So we'll take up 31. Asitila Karane Asmin Akshata Swasa Vruttau Vapushi Gamana Yogye Vasam Asadayeyam Brushagiri Katakeshu Vyanjayatsu Pratitaihi Madhu Matana Daye Tvam Varidhara Aviseshaihi. Varidhara Viseshaihi. That is Varidhara is better. Varidhara Viseshaihi. Now, here, see, if I want to go to the Tirumalai hills and have darshan of Balaji, right? Srinivasa Perumal, is it possible? Right? I may choose to go very close by. I may decide to put that in my itinerary. I may want to do it, but still, sometimes it doesn't happen, right? And sometimes, you also may know in your personal experience, people do go there, even climb the mountain, okay, and still not enter the Garbhaga, not enter the temple, the mandir to have darshan of Bhagavan. That has happened to me. I've seen people come with me all the way and then not go inside the temple. So what does this mean? It means only with the grace of Bhagavan that I can visit him. I can have the darshan. The same thing true for anything, any temple, not only Tirumalai hills, not only Tirumala, but any temple, any place, any kshetra, only with Bhagavan's grace that we can go. We call it grace in English, and that is Daya. Only with that. Now, what he is talking here in this slokam, Daya is addressing. He knows fully well. Swami Desikachariar cannot teach us. It is not my desire that's going to. My desire is sincere. The Daya is automatically there. What he says is, while I am able to, this body is mobile and functioning and all that. Okay, please take me in the Tirumalai hills and give me the darshan of Srinivasa. That's basically the message. Okay, what a beautiful prayer it is, right? So now that is put in difficult Sanskrit word, but we'll go through. At the same time, poetic. Okay, it's very poetic, nice. Asitila karane. So madhu matana, madhu, madhu kaita bharehe, we say like, right? So what's this madhu? Immediately we think madhu means rakshasa, right? So one who killed Madhu. Yes. And therefore, one way is Madhusudana, we say, but that's another meaning is different. So who is this Madhu? Have you ever thought of it? Right?
The devil inside us.
And what is the devil inside us?
Anger.
No. Anger, okay. And the Madhu actually means intoxication. In the modern world, especially, modern young ladies present here in this room, and some of you, not saying all of you, maybe some of you, and we are all used to partying and all this, right? And that's the way to pass time, right? Some people do, and then when they grow older, they realize, okay, but that's okay, you have to go through that experience to realize that that's not what you really want to do. But so where Madhu is served, liquor is served. Right? It's become a fashion to drink, right? Even though it is, even intellectually it is not good, okay? But people do that. That Madhu is denoting liquor. That's one meaning we all can understand, okay? But the actual meaning of Madhu is what? Intoxication, right? Liquor intoxicates. What else intoxicates? What is the most intoxicating thing that each one of us have? Is our ego or ahamkaram. So the one Madhu Matana, one who kills, eliminates that ahamkaram, that is what is done. You understand? So Madhu Matana, that is Bhagavan Srinivasa, Sivan Narayana, whatever the form that we worship. So when I look to Bhagavan, the ahamkaram is not there at that moment, isn't it? Automatically a situation comes when I know it is beyond my ability and skills and all the support systems I have, it is beyond that. I know that. Where do I turn to? Bhagavan, automatically. That is surrender. That moment I surrender, I turn. Then Bhagavan takes care. At that moment when I surrender, what happens to my ahamkaram? Zero. That is Madhu Matana. When the ahamkaram is removed completely, not even iota should be present. And who can do that? Only Bhagavan. Understand? So that Madhu Matana is Daya. Bhagavan's love, prema, selfless love, is addressing that. Asmin vapushi asitila karane. Asmin, this vipushi, body, it spends so much effort and time and to not only to take care of the body, but to dress it up, to do so many things we do for the body, but we don't pay enough attention to the mind. And then if you spend 10% or 1% of the time you spend on taking care of the time I spend in picking up a saree, for example, since ladies are present, okay? If I spend 1% of the time, 0.1% of the time, dressing up my mind, how phenomenal benefit it will be. But because this is a show, right? It's a show that we spend time on. But that vipushi, that body, asmin, this body, asitila, that means, asitila means not exhausted. It is not tired out. It is not worn out. Karane, all the indriyangal. Karana means not only hand, but the 5 indriyangal we have, the senses of perception and the 5 indriyangal senses of action. All the 10. If one of them is deficient, I suffer. Simple thing. To put it in an extreme manner, if somebody is suffering from constipation, how suffering it is? That means one karana is not acting properly. My vision comes down, one karana is not acting properly, isn't it? Think very carefully. And so when all these 10 senses are asitila, they are not worn out. That means that they are functioning well. Okay? At that time, Akshata, and then not only that is not enough, see, all the 10 senses may be working well, but if my breathing is not right, if I have difficulty, most of us, as Patanjali says, it actually pities us, in a sympathy, like a mother pitying the child, right? In that sense, not in a derisive way. Most of us don't even know how to breathe. We are all taking short breaths. We don't know how to breathe. Even that gets impeded. How will our life be? Right? So, Akshata, that means without declining. Without declining, Swasa Vrittau, the breathing, Swasam Vrittau, right? The breath keeps on growing, that means continuing. That is Akshata, when it is not declining. That means when it is healthy. When the breathing is healthy, all the 10 senses are healthy. Hey, Daye, Bhagavan's grace, please, we pray to Swami. Then, not only then, Gamana Yogye. Gamanam means to walk. Exactly. So you use that in Telugu, right? Beautiful. There are lots of Sanskrit words they use, and almost 80% in Telugu is lots of in Sanskrit. In Tamil, it's only 40%. Okay, most Sanskrit words are used in Telugu. We're glad. So Gamana means to walk. Yogye means, what is your yogi? Yogi means deservedness. It means ability. Right? So when you're walking well, so all the 10 senses are healthy, breathing is healthy, and you're able to move about in a nice way, which means what? All the 10 senses may be healthy, might be breathing well, but I may be bedridden. Isn't it? So that's why he's saying, when you're able to, mobility is also there. Okay? So, Gamana Yogye, at that time, Daye, please do something for me. What is it? Okay? Pratitaihi, Pratita, what that means? Reputed, highly famous, right? We know that, okay? In Tamil also we use that, right? The word. Then Vari Dhara Viseshaihi. Okay, Vari means waterfalls. Okay, Dhara, that means it's happening. Viseshaihi, that means they're beautiful waterfalls. So he's describing poetically, very famous, reputed, these waterfalls are there. Where? Not only this, these waterfalls, whenever you see a waterfall, automatically you think of Bhagavan, isn't it? Amazing. It's impossible not to think of divinity when you see a waterfall. Same way like a sunset, it's impossible not to think of Bhagavan. It reminds you, wow, what an extraordinary beauty. This is a divine beauty. Something is there, right? Then, of course, we get engrossed in other things. But the momentary thing comes, that awe comes, right? And amazement. So, that means you're reminded of divinity. Even though Bhagavan is present everywhere, this dull mind has to be reminded. Reminder comes in many ways. One of them is Varidhara Viseshaihi. That is Tvam Vyanjayatsu. Tvam, you, Vyanjayatsu, to reminding me of you, these beautiful waterfalls. So now how beautifully it describes, right? What about that? Vrushagiri Katakeshu. Vrushagiri Katakeshu. This in the shades and shadows of the Vrusha mountain, the Vrushagiri mountain, or one of the Sabdagiris. What about that mountain? Vasam. One who lives there, one who is resident there, not only live, but resident there. Who is that? That is Srinivasa Perumal. To live and to reside in the shades and shadows of this beautiful mountain, Vrushagiri, that has got this very amazingly beautiful waterfall that reminds me of divinity of this Bhagavan, and to Vasam, to reside there, Daye, please grant me that while all my 10 senses are functioning, I'm breathing healthily, and I'm also mobile. not when I'm 90 and when I can't hear and see properly. Isn't it? So, Vasam, Asadayeyam, please grant me that. How beautifully he says. Right? Understand? So I'll read it once and then you can read it after that, okay? Asitila karane asmin akshata swata vrittau vapushi gamana yogye vasam asadayeyam vrishagiri katakeshu vyanchayatsu pratitaihi madhu matana daye tvam varidhara viseshaihi. Okay? Now, you can read. You want to repeat after me or do you want to read by yourself? Okay. Asitila karane asmin akshata swasavruttau vapushi gamana yogye vasam asadayeyam vrishagiri katakeshu vyanchayatsu pratitaihi madhu matana daye tvam varidhara viseshaihi. Comfortable? You want me to read it again? You want to read with me or shall we move on to the next one? Move on to the next one? Okay. Now, see here in, as I mentioned, in Daya Satakam, Swami Desikachariar expresses, the impossibility of deserving Bhagavan's darshan, sparshan and sampashan. I cannot earn the deservedness. What can I do that will make me competent enough, deserved enough to have Bhagavan darshan, sparshan or sambhashan? Nothing even my mind can imagine. Because whatever I do, it will fall short only. So, even Swami himself says, you don't have to deserve me. Just want me. Just desire me. That's enough. Then, so that's where the Daya comes. It's only Bhagavan's Daya that grants us his darshan, his sparshan and sambhashan. Not because I've done something great. But Swami is so compassionate. He says, no, because of the good acts that you did, all the meritorious punya acts that you did, I'm giving you my darshan, he says. That is not, in my humble opinion, that's not. It's only his Daya that grants me that darshan. So, Swami Desikachariar says, when looks at him, we use the word papam. Papam is a word that you use, which means it is not a derogatory term. Papam and punyam does not mean it is something that is a very praiseworthy thing. They define something very specific. Okay, it is like saying this is black, this is white, this is grey, this is yellow, like that. It's a very precise statement, a word. What does it mean? Papam means all thoughts or any thought, any word, any action that I do without thinking of Bhagavan. Then it becomes a papam. Even the most so-called sacred thought, charity I do, but then the ahamkaram comes in. Where is Bhagavan there? So, if I do anything, okay, without thinking of, then thinking of Bhagavan means, then come thinking of him lovingly, then offering it to him. All those things are sequential. They are one after another, they'll come. But I do so many things without even thinking of Bhagavan. Just imagine how many things that you do. Be honest, it's self-analysis. How many things that I do, I think without thinking of Bhagavan at the same time, right? All those are pavangal. Punya means anything and a thought, word or deed I do thinking of Bhagavan. Simple, man mana bhava. So, because I am doing all these pavangal, which is a fact, at least in my life. So now, when you approach the compassion of this Acharya, he says, I have done so many pavans. It is not him. I must think he is doing it for me. Because when I recite the slokam, it is not Desikachariar who is reciting it. It is me who is reciting it. So what has he given me? He has given me a vehicle, a truthful vehicle of talking to Bhagavan. Understand? So we cannot say, oh, Swami Desikachariar says this. How it is so many pounds? No, it is me. That is true. So next slokam is another example of that. So you see this thing all through most of the slokam will be like this. I've done so many pounds, but still you are protecting me. That is Bhagavan. Hey, that's amazing, wondrous, the majesty, the greatness of Bhagavan. You can even call it that, of Bhagavan's love. Okay? But in spite of all the things I do, he doesn't let me go. Right? That's what he's expressing. Understand it that way. Okay? So here, he says, now, the beauty is, Bhagavan, Srimad Narayana, we ascribe 6 qualities to him, even though he is beyond all the characteristics and qualities. We do that so that I can relate to him. When it's a Rama, a Saundaryam, a Saulabhyam. Oh, okay. Otherwise, with all the things that Rama has done, I cannot even think of even approaching him, isn't it? But he makes it very easy. When you see, when you interact with Avataram, it's amazing. Amazing how accessible and available he is to everyone. Very, very easy to deal with. Makes it so easy for us. Okay? Otherwise, it's impossible for us. Right? It's a thing that I cannot even begin to cross. Bhagavan's path. The nature of love is such that. So that he says, because of you, and Bhagavan, who is also an executioner, seriously, in all literally sense of the word, he is executioner, means not only that he carries out through all of us, through all the instruments execute, he's also the final executioner. Right? But then he has got certain rules, which he himself has put in, so he's not going to violate them. He himself said, I don't interfere. The rules are there, that's all. Then he just sits back and watches. So, how can Swami know, I have done this, so if I eat spoiled food, I've got to get stomachache. That's the rule. I cannot, take, 15 jangris and say I will not get stomachache. It doesn't work that way. The rule is rule, right? Body temperature has to be kept within the limit. Everything follows certain rules. And Swami is not going to interfere in that. So, in this cycle, when I continue to violate the rules, which is not thinking of Bhagavan, acting selfishly, not sharing the things I have with others, these are all acts against forbidden acts, which is what I'm doing, specifically prohibited. But I'm doing that. Yes, don't be selfish. No, I will be selfish. Okay? Share all the wealth you have with others. No, I want to keep it in the bank. Okay? This is the way it comes. And Swami says clearly, money is like blood. It has to be kept in circulation. The blood clots in one point, what happens to the body? Same thing happens. That's all. I don't get happiness, right? But I disobey Bhagavan's teachings almost continuously. So all the papams I do. So Bhagavan has to be executioner, has to mete out the punishment. What we call as punishment, actually it is correction. Right? No mother punishes. Mother only corrects. If you really look at it. Isn't it? Bhagavan is a divine mother. So he corrects, and never gives up till I learn. But in that process, if you look at the magnitude of the pavangal that I continues to do, and the rules are applied as they are, how much suffering will I have? Think even intellectually, just analyze. Take one day, maybe 1 hour of activity I do, 5 minutes of activity I do, and just you analyze himself, this is what I do. But I'm not supposed to do all this because these are all against it. And then see what are the results, how much correction I should get, suffering I should get out of it. But I don't get all the sufferings. Why? They are diluted, they are mitigated because of Bhagavan's Daya. That is what he is saying here. He is saying beautifully, because of you, Narayana is mesmerized. Because one thing, as Swami says, you cannot, how can such a humongous thing, greater than the greatest, okay? Sir, Swami, how can I embrace you? How can I bind you? The Damodara story is there. Beautiful story. Swami, he cannot, he doesn't subject himself to anybody. Rama refused to bend his head when Sita put the garland. He said, no, I don't bend in front of anybody. That is Bhagavan. He is a master, but he binds himself to one, which is devotee. A devotee is the only one who can bind him. Otherwise, master who is undefeatable, all right, how can he bind him? Right? Only to devotee, he says, that person. Why? We also saw in one of the earlier Slokams, I think, is how Bhagavan's vision is inseparable from Daya. We saw the Slokam, right? So that is uses the word mesmerized. Bhagavan himself is mesmerized by his love, this selfless love, that overlooks and mitigates and dilutes all the application of the rules that have to be applied in my case. It means all the pavangal I do. Okay, that does not mean I can continue to do pavam. No. That's not in spite of that, you are like this. So I must learn. You are so compassionate, so loving. Then let me listen to you. That's the final message. Okay, so here he's talking about that. Okay. Abhiditha nija yoga kshemam atmana bignyam gunalava rahitam mam goptukama daye tvam paravati chaturaihi te vibramaihi Srinivase bahumati manapayam vindasi Sridharanyoho. Okay. Now, one passing of all the words. Right now, the words are sounding to become familiar. Okay. Now, this is a beautiful. I wish each one of us can. At least I get the ability to do it, because when you talk to Bhagavan, that when you look at the prema, that is that he's talking to. He's not talking to Chaturbhujam and all these things. The Bhagavan, Daya. That is what Swami Desikachariar is. That is why Daya Satakam is something stupendous. So even though it is, I wish he had given to us in much simpler language so more people can enjoy, like Ramanujacharya did. But that's the way Bhagavan made him do. So, Avidita Nija Yoga Kshemam. Avidita Nija Yoga Kshemam. Yoga Kshemam. Nija Yoga Kshemam. Vidita Avidita. Okay, so now if you approach it that way, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyaham, we say that Sahasranam every time we say immediately we go and have prasadam after that. But what is this Yogam? What is this Kshemam? Have you ever thought of it? When yoga means immediately yoga. No, that is not what we are talking of. Okay? Yoga. What is the Yoga Kshemam? See, yoga means when the deservedness. Put it a very simple way. What is deservedness? Now, suppose, say, if I do lots of good things and keep good company and my thoughts are becoming purified and all that, correspondingly, I achieve something. The level of whatever I put in effort to, I achieve. Okay, if I want to make $1 million and work for that, then I'll achieve it. That is yoga. But simple, putting it in a very simple way. Now, next question comes. Once I achieve it, be protected. That is kshemam. You understand? Okay, understand? Okay. Now, nija yoga kshemam. Nija. Nija means we say correctly, we say truthful. But what is the real yogam? And so, what is the real way of protecting that? Okay? That's a question you have to understand. We have never asked that question. If I were to ask you all the mothers present here, and I don't know whether probably the mothers present on the phone also, you all want the best for your children. Any mother who doesn't want the best for your child, please raise your hand. Next question is, what is the best for your child? Have you ever thought of it? What is the best for your child? You want to give the best to your child, but have you really thought about what is the best for my child? You haven't thought about it. Honestly speaking, most people don't. The best for your child is to inculcate bhakti, love for God. That is what Dhruva's mother did, isn't it? We forget that. Instead, we say, study this, become a doctor, make $1 million, buy a big house, all these things goes on. But that is not the best. That will happen until today, it will come, tomorrow it will go. It requires lots of strength, mental strength to really wish for and teach your child what is best for the child. Is love for God. That is the best you can give to your child. How many of you have done? You have to think. Okay, seriously, that is the best. So, Nija Yoga Kshemam, what is the real thing that I must achieve? And what is the correct way I can protect it? Vidita, knowing. Avidita, not knowing. So, I don't know what is the thing I should achieve, and I don't know how to protect it also. So, avidita, nija yoga kshemam. This is very important. I really don't know what is best for me. Only Bhagavan knows. But do I know at least that much that Bhagavan knows? And so I can delegate it to him and give it to him so he can do the job while he is doing a job. But so I don't interfere. Right? So let him do. Right? So, avidita nija yoga kshemam. Then, so this is truth, you agree? This applies to me for sure. So you can see whether it applies to you. This is how, enjoying Daya Satakam, Swami Desikachariar is saying very truthful things. When I recite that, I am also speaking the same truth to Bhagavan. Understand? It is not Swami Desikachariar. Words may be his, but I am uttering it, so I am saying it. Okay? So, then Atma Anabhijnam. Okay? Now, Vijnam, Anabhijnam. The word Jna comes, Jnanam, right? They always understand. The moment you see that I mentioned to you last time, you cannot begin to enjoy Sanskritam. So, Jna means something to do with knowledge. Okay? So, now the Vijnam and all is there. Vijnam means to know. Now, Anabhijnam is not knowing. Is that understood? Now, Atma Anabhijnam, not knowing what about myself, which is the truth. Even though we say Atma and all that, I really don't know. So, I don't know what is good for me. I don't know how to protect whatever, I don't know what to achieve first. Okay? What to achieve is very clearly given. Okay? But I don't know that because I don't pay attention to it. And then I don't know about this Atma and all that. So then he's describing beautifully me. How beautifully is Sanskrit words, even though they look so difficult, once you begin to understand how beautiful and simple they become, isn't it? So first line is Avidita, understood? Avidita, Nija Yoga Kshemam. Atma Anabhijnanam. Simple.
With saying not knowing and ending with not knowing.
Yeah, which one?
Avidita Nija Yoga
Kshemam.
Atma Anabhijnam. So Avidita now not knowing.
Not knowing. Not having the knowledge. Exactly right. One is the knowledge about the Atma. The other one is even doing the work. Also, I don't know. Exactly correct. Good point. Okay. So, guna lava rahitam. Now, this is beautiful. So, okay, now how Swami Desikachariar is so precise. Like in the previous slokam, not only the indriyangal functioning, but breathing. Also, I should be mobile. So, that precision is there, isn't it? So, now the same precision comes here. Okay, guna lava rahitam. Rahitam means without. Okay, without. That's what it means. Okay. Now, what is without what? Guna lava. Lava means something very beneficial, very good. Okay, sacred. Okay. So, guna lava. What is a naggunam? What is a good conduct? What is a good character? Rahitam, without those. Without having good conduct and good character, with good gunangal. Good gunam means what? Okay, practically speaking, the progression is so that I want to share this teaching so that it becomes very clear. Okay? All of us, not only us, everything in the world, the prapancham has got three gunams, including time. Okay, everything. Whether you talk your brain or your digestive organ or pancreas, it doesn't matter. Everything has got three gunams, including a speck of sand. It's Satvikam, Rajasam and Tamasic. Okay. Now, it is like, for us, let's forget others. Now, since the human body, if we take, because we are also given mind, we are also given buddhi. Okay, so let's talk about us. Not about the other part of the 8.4 million creations. Now, if you compare yourself, myself to a car, simple. Can I go drive the car with my foot on the pedal all the time, brake pedal all the time? It's not going to go anywhere. So, tamasi gunam is like that. It is always retarding. It is always slowing down. Okay, it's always preventing me. Oh, let's postpone it tomorrow. Let's do it next week. No, I'll do it after 1 hour. That is tamasic gunam. Okay, and also misunderstanding. Something is given. Tamasic gunam understands black as white and white as black. Some says something that is evil. No, it will say no, that is good. That is tamasic gunam. Always sees all the negative things when it is not present. Negative things are not present. What is it that they see? All of us find faults in others. The fault is within us only, not in others. No. Because the same person may appear in two different ways to two different people. One person will say, no, it's very bad. Or no, it's okay. Why? Person is the same. It is my reflection. That is tamasic gunam. Rajasic gunam is when you press the accelerator and car moves. What? Suppose you just keep to press the accelerator only and zoom, it goes. Is that good? It's not. Right? And that is the passion, or everything going, type A personality, for example, right? Go, everything action oriented. Just get it done. Aggression. Right? That's also not good. So what we do when we drive a car, we use both accelerator and pedal and brake. But sometimes we do that manually. Now, when you do that manually, we're trying to maintain a constant speed and adjust the speed corresponding to where we are going. And if you put it in cruise control, then everything is automatically balanced. That is Sattvic Gunam. Sattvic Gunam is a balancing tendency. It is not a negating tendency. It doesn't negate. When you put it on cruise and then a bump comes on the road, what happens? The accelerator increases by itself. We put more gas, and then when it goes down, it slows down. Balancing takes place automatically. So that we have all these three qualities. The progression is, so when you keep your foot on the brake pedal, for the car to move, what you have to do, first to remove your foot from the brake pedal, first thing you have to do. Second thing is, that alone is not enough. You have to press the accelerator. Then only the car will move. Same way, in order for me to conduct my life, I must first lift my foot off the pedal of tamasic gunam. Because the whole prapancham is work-oriented. understand this truth. This is a very important truth to understand personally. So I must work. I get tired. What happens? No, you don't get tired. People who work well never get tired. Tired is a word that should be abolished from dictionary. Okay? But you need rest. I agree. So how do I get rest when I keep on working? Simple. Through different types of work. Immediately you get rest. It's the same work when you continue to do, that is exhausting. No, you just change the work. Beautiful. Energy continues to flow. Then you come back to this work and do something else. That is what happens. That's the correct way to live. Then Bhagavan's design, body takes rest, mind takes rest, and sleep. Very important. If you do like this, tamasic gunam, you must overcome. Okay, retardation, thinking, misunderstanding, all these have to be overcome with action. First step. Okay? Then I don't want to be too much action also. That is bad. Then Rajasic Gunam has to be overcome and mastered by Sattvika Gunam, which is balancing. So, if I overcome these two and become more Sattvic dominant, then I get into the proximity of Bhagavan mentally. That is a pathway. Then I have to transcend Sattvic Gunam also. That will happen. But first I will become more and more Sattvic. That is why sadhus. Sadhus are lots of dominant, Sattvic Gunam dominant. Durvasa gets angry. Yes, that means we still have to overcome that anger. It is Rajasic Gunam. But Sattvic Gunam is dominant in Durvasa. Like today, so when you look at the story, it doesn't have to be perfect immediately. You have to progress. Understand? So, having said that, beyond Sattvika Gunam is Bhagavan. Gunatitaya Namaha. Here, so what is the Nargunam? Is development of Sattvika Gunam. That means gentle, sweet thoughts, beneficial thoughts, gentle, sweet words, gentle, sweet actions. Okay, the paropakaram, the mindset, the bent of mind to help everyone. Samastha lokaha sukhino bhavantu. That must practice. The more I do that, the more sattvic I become, the more nargunam I have. Okay, so here guna lava means that rahitam, without that. Understand? Is it clear now? I had to explain that in a little bit detail. I hope it's clear. Okay. Mom, that is me, not Desikachariar. It is me. Okay. That is, I'm saying this, so it is me. It applies to me. Okay. Then, Goptu Kama Daye Tvam. Beautiful. Because I am like this, I don't know what is good for me. I don't know how to protect anything. I really don't know. I don't know. I have no knowledge about Atma, not even a desire. Not even inkling to know. Okay, I don't know any of these things, and I don't have this narguna, which means I'm not Sattvic dominant. When I like this, go to Kama, desiring to protect. Kama means desiring, go to protect. Who? Tvam, Daye, Bhagavan Daye, Tvam, you wanted to protect me. Because you see how hopeless my situation is. So you want to protect me. Okay? Parvati Chaturaihi te Vibhramaihi Srinivase. Okay. Now, the Brahman means, we say in Tamil, Brahman Pushamari, like we say like that. So, Vibhramaihi, one quick way to translate it is to mesmerize, to kind of to pull you in the direction. Okay. That is what we talk. Vibhramaihi. Why? Chaturaihi means chaturyam. That means with lots of skill. Very skillfully you are mesmerizing, you are attracting, because you wanted to protect me. And what are you attracting? Okay, Srinivase Perumal. Because while Srinivasa Perumal with all this Jnanam, Sakti and Viryam and this is the Dharma and he did this wrong, all those things he had to apply. But you kind of brought him into your fold and say, no. She's a good person. She did lots of good. Yeah. That's a good person. You put good words in. Immediately, Srinivasa says, yes. So he gives in. That is the mesmerization he's talking of. Because of Bhagavan is embedded and only love, only prema, he overlooks all this. In spite of me, he protects me, basically, putting on the right? So, Parvati is under your control. Vasam, Parvati means he's under your control, right? Like the way wives generally control the husband. Not generally, totally. But, I'm no different. Srinivasa is no different. Under the control of Daya Devi, Parvati. Okay? Because you're so full of love, he's under your control. Or what does he do? Then, because when Srinivasa Perumal is, whatever happens, he exudes love only. Looking at that, Sri Dharanyoho, Sri Devi is there and Bhudevi is there. They are amazed. Wow. This is what Srinivasa Perumal does. Regardless of what happened, he is only effusive, only prema. He is under the control of this Prema Devi, Daya Devi. So Sri Dharanyoho, these Peri Prati, as we say in Tamil, okay, which is Mahalakshmi, and Anapayam Bahumatim. Anapayam means eternal, always. Bahumatim means great respect. Looking at the way that Srinivasa Perumal is under your control and completely mesmerized by you, and you want to protect me because I don't know what is good for me, I don't know how to achieve it, and I don't have no knowledge about myself, and I have like great characters I don't have. But still you want to protect me, and Srinivasa Perumal is under your control, and you mesmerize him. Looking at this, you get the great respect from Mahalakshmi herself. And this respect is eternal. Anapayam. Okay? That is the meaning of the slokam. Understand? So, I will read it once and then follow me. Okay? Avidita nija yoga kshemam atma anabhignyam gunalava rahitam mam goptu kama daye tvam Parvati chaturaihi te vibramaihi Srinivase bahumatim anapayam vindasi Sridharanyoho. Vindati, you obtain the bahumati, the great respect, anapayam, eternal great respect of Sridharanyoho, Mahalakshmi. Okay? Understand? Okay. Avidita nija yoga kshemam Atma anabhignyam Gunalava rahitam Mam goptu kama daye tvam
Mam goptu kama daye tvam Mam goptu kama daye tvam
Parvati chaturaihi It means skillfully attracting the Parvati, okay? Chaturaihi, Chaturyam, the skills, okay? Parvati chaturaihi te vibramaihi Srinivase
Chaturaihi te vibramaihi Parvati chaturaihi te vibramaihi
Bahumati anapayam Vindasi Sridharanyoho Sridharan, the dha is the fourth dha. Okay, that has come from the stomach. Sridharanyoho. Okay? Happy? Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu Samastalokaha Sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Are you all happy? Any questions, comments, observation? Line or here in person? Okay, I didn't realize it's almost an hour. Okay, it took an hour. Okay, very good. Then with Swami's grace, we will meet 2 weeks from now. Okay, in person, 30th. Have a good week. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.